Well, good morning, good people. Welcome to the channel. My name is Michael. I'll be your chauffeur today as we drive around lower, slower Delaware this morning. And we're going to be listening to some Grateful Dead music. uh, so, of course, that's always good. Any dead is good dead. This is my very first post, so please forgive me for all my shortcomings here. I'm not very good with words, and I'll be driving as well, so I have to concentrate on that more so than anything else. But anyway, we're going to be playing some Grateful Dead music. This is going to be a video. This is going to be a channel where I play you my favorite versions. The versions, my go-to versions. So if I'm looking for a sugary, if I'm looking for a Peggy-o or a shakedown or whatever it might be, these are the songs, these are the versions that I play when I want to listen to those particular songs. And then you all get to react in the comments below. So it's a little bit different than other reaction videos. I've heard these, you've heard these, we've all heard these. Some people might even have been to the shows. Um, but the big thing is that we just interact, we share stories, we share what interests us, what versions we like, what if you've got a better version that I've never heard, hey, I would love to hear it. Because there's 2,500 shows or so, and that are all on the archive, and we can't listen to them all. But I can't listen to them all, but we all can listen to them all, and then share what is a good one and a bad one or whatever. So I'm going to start off with a Peggy-o from 5/5/77. 77, a great year. Um, this is from Vets Memorial in 5/5. It's a Peggy-o. I really like this version. I like all Peggy-os. I mean, they're all good, especially the ones that you go to and see. Any of them that are live that you see are good. This particular one, I think, compared to other ones, it's got like a third solo, or the second solo, he extends it out another level and takes it to a totally other stratosphere here. It's just a beautifully done song. You can really hear Bobby in the background, which I like. All the little things that he does. Phil is just driving the whole thing through it. I mean, it's a really good version. Um, so let's go ahead and listen to that, and then you can comment in below if you like this. Click like the video, subscribe please, and make some comments. You can hear Phil already.
Stepping down the stairs, pretty Peggy-o. I'm stepping down the stairs, coming back your yellow hair. Middle age, farewell to your will. Sweet William, he is dead, pretty Peggy.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. Beautifully done. I just love listening to that one. You know, um, I mean, there's all kinds of different ways you can look at every song that they play. Really depends, how it goes into the show, where it fits, what comes before it, what goes after it. I mean, it all kind of needs to just mesh together, maybe. Um, so like if you look at the one from 511 or 57, you can compare them straight up, playing them side by, well, not side by side, but after each other, and you can find portions of it that you like on either one or something like that, or whatever. But it's this one here, I think, just really hits all the marks through the whole song. I mean, there's not any um, sharp turns. There's not any, hit the brakes really hard or anything like that. It's not any flubbed lyrics um, that I could remember at least. It's just a really well done version of the song. So I mean, they played it, over 250 times, from 73 all the way up to what 95 or something. So, um, in 20 some years, there's 250 versions. There's bound to be one that's maybe a little bit better. So if anybody's heard one that's better, or if they like a particular version, make some comments below. Let us know what you think. If you saw a really good one somewhere, let us know what the show was, where it was, when it was. We can listen to it together, and we can critique it if you want to. It's really these reaction videos. Even the comments in like archive and everything. People are very very critical of the music. You know. Um, and really, like I say, any dead is good dead. Any show that you go to is the best show ever. You know, at the time that you were there, I don't think anybody was sitting there saying, "Wow, this show sucks." I just think that they were all just in the mood and or in the vibe, I guess you want to say. It just everybody was just enjoying it, for the time that it was. So if you want to go back and listen to it afterwards and say, "Wow, that really was not very good," well, okay, that's fine, I guess. But at the time, it was the best thing ever. That was the best shakedown ever. That was the best, playing in the band, whatever. Um, but that's why I liked, I wanted to start this channel because we can all just interact together, about what we think is the best and be specific about it, and then we can listen to it and we can compare. Of course, everybody's got, it's all subjective, you know. But if we were going to pick a version, to give to somebody to react to, or turn them on to, or to play for a first timer, or whatever. What song, what version would it be? I mean, I gave, I sent a request to a reactor, and I sent in Franklin's Tower from 5-9. Well, Franklin's Tower. I didn't do the whole help thing, but I didn't want to blow his mind right off the bat. And he did it, and he loved it. So he says, well, what do you want to hear next? So I said, Shakedown. Let's do a shakedown from 12/31 of '84. And he did a shakedown, but he picked some crappy version that I don't even think I would have let my dog listen to. Um, it was just not. It wasn't just a good It wasn't a good version at all. Of course, and he didn't like that. You know, I'm like, well, next time I request a specific version, play the specific version, because that's what I want you to hear. So that's the different part about the Dead. You can't just say play Hotel California, you know, and end up getting the same thing all the time, because every one of them is different. Steely Dan is a great concert, but once you see one of them, you've seen the same one every time. My sister's a big Billy Joel fan. Has seen Billy Joel like 15 times, and Billy Joel, really great show, really fantastic time. But she was like, it's I know all the jokes, I know what he's going to say, I know how everything's going to go. You go to this show in Columbus all the way to New York, it's going to be the same thing all the time. There's not going to be a lot of different, you know, there's a whole lot of differences, which is okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I know I wouldn't travel, from here to, I wouldn't go to a show, here in D.C. and then travel to Philly and see them, or see, Billy Joel. But one and done type thing. It was fun, and so watching these other reaction videos is really very. It's interesting to watch because I don't think that they really get it. You know, um, how the song makes you feel, how it kind of takes over. Let's see a good way of explaining how it just. I tried to explain it to a friend of mine, who wanted to go, and he wouldn't. He was a big Iron Maiden fan, I think it was at the time, and he just didn't want to go. And I said, let's just go. Look, I tell you what, we'll go to your show. I'll go to your show, and you go to mine, and so we bought each other tickets and did that. And that was back in '84, and he just loved it. And he said it was such a natural thing. He said I went in not knowing what to expect, just went in, and you're sitting there talking like everything is all normal, and you're going to get a drink, and the concert starts and everything, and you start bopping a little bit. Oh, yeah, wow, this is pretty cool. Yeah, wow, this is good. This is good. And then pretty soon you're nodding your head, and you're tapping, and you're laughing, and you're having cutting up, and then pretty soon Jerry's ripping your face off, with the other one, and you're just up and down on the roller coaster, and he throws you down on the ground at the end and says thanks. I mean, and he said at the end it was just an incredible experience because he was exhausted, and he had no idea what really happened. He just knew it happened, if that kind of makes sense, you know. It's like he didn't fight anything. There wasn't, a forced kind of dancing. There wasn't a forced, you know, having a good time or whatever. It just seems like he went into a zone maybe or something, and he said that just grabbed me and that's it. No more no more Iron Maiden for him. Um, and that was that's pretty much how I feel also. Where it's just it kind of just I don't know. I think reaction people they don't get that. And really I can't believe the first time somebody's heard trucking. I mean, come on now. Um, Living under a rock maybe or something, but it's just that's why we travel around, to see, because you never know what trip you're going to take and where you're going to go. You just know you're going to get home safe when it's all said and done, and that's why I like it. So anyway, I hope you liked it. If you're still with me and you're listening to my rambling, click the like button, click the subscribe, make some comments below, please. Let me know. And any way I can improve, please let me know. Again, this is my first time doing this. And I do not have a face for radio, and I really don't have a voice for books. So hopefully, that you don't mind my driving at least. Um, but anyway, you have a great day. Keep your ears to the music, and I'll keep my eyes to the road. See you. Bye.